Alright everyone, today we will be doing Firered Backported with Mega Charizard Y. So the reason we went with this over Mega Charizard X is because Mega Charizard X's ability Tough Claws is not in Gen 3, but Drought from Charizard Y is, so we can play a more accurate Pokemon. So yeah, hello Sundown, Yellowhead, Sumgal, Axew, Yellowhead again. Alright, so there's really not much to describe. Our stats are absolutely lopsided. And if you're curious about the moveset, the level up moveset's based off of modern Charizard. But our TM and HM learn set is still the same as Gen 3 Charizard, but with Solar Beam and Rock Tomb. Solar Beam I'm really happy about because Charizard didn't get Solar Beam until I believe Gen 4. And I remember when I did it in Emerald, the thing really could have used Solar Beam bad. Like the water places were terrible. But yeah, let's just get the show on the road. Hello, Annie. I just saw you over at Steve's stream. Alright, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, starting with Dragon Rage early on pretty much means I'm not going to do any training for Brock. If that wasn't already obvious. Although something that's going to be annoying is every single battle, the text for the sun coming up is going to be up every single battle. So kind of a similar thing with Kyogre and Groudon. It's just going to be really annoying. Yeah, that's just going to cost time every single fight. Brock's going to be a 3-hit KO. I'm using Dragon Rage. His Pokemon have less than 40 HP. So no, they'll be 1-hits. I'm a gal, but I'm not that gal. I just like how one of my chatters is named Some Gal. I just need another person called Some Guy. And I'd be like, hey look, some guy just popped by. Also, we are in the medium slow leveling group because this is a Charizard. And also, just like with Mega Venusaur, since this thing normally needs a Mega Stone in order to Mega Evolve, we are not allowed to give it any held items. Just to truly mimic. The only Megas we're allowed to give an item to is pretty much just Mega Rayquaza. That's it. Okay, I'm changing my name to Some Guy. Come on, Sundown, I'm just kidding. It does really confuse me when loyal viewers end up changing their usernames, and I have to, like, mentally change how I call that person. And also, since this is Drought, in Generation 3, weather from Drought, Drizzle, and Sandstream, Snow Warning's not in this game, but all the weather caused by those moves will never go away. Yeah, we're always going to have the Sun Boost. Oh my gosh, where is Rattata? There it is. Dude, that text is going to be so annoying. OMG, that must be rough calling someone one name for a year and they go change it to another. Yeah, I've had that happen before. It just gets confusing. Also, all you viewers, what did y'all think of the Weedle video I put out? I was originally going to put out Mime Jr. today, but once I realized, like, no kidding, 3 or 4 days ago, I realized 420 was coming, like, oh shoot, I've got to scrap plans. I was planning on doing this Weedle run anyway. I'm like, oh, that's going to be the perfect time to release. The weather can change. Yeah, the sun is permanent, but if the opponent used Rain Dance, obviously that'll get rid of it. Yeah, do you know how many resets normal Weedle would have had? A lot. Like, I don't know, I would recommend you guys watch Gym Leader Matt's Weedle run from April Fool's, I think it was. He went through all of the numbers, and he even attempted Weedle multiple times. Basically, the chances of Weedle beating Agatha, like, he calculated all the chances. You would need, like, highest roll crits, tons of Gen 1 misses, the AI acting stupid. Like, basically, the odds, they are just so low, it's basically impossible. I mean, technically, every fight in Gen 1's possible if you just get, like, 50 Gen 1 misses in a row. And I forgot to make splits again. I do this every time. 343, 7... Sorry about that, guys. It's just for most of my runs, I don't put in splits. But for these ones, I do. For runs where I'm doing 2 runs. Alright. Okay, let's continue. Well, except, can Caterpie beat the game? Modern Caterpie could. It gets the same moveset as Weedle, but replace Poison Sting with Tackle, which is a way better move. I am not learning this move. Oh yeah, if you're talking about Gen 1 Weedle, no, it cannot. It can't get past the tower. Weedle pretty much gives up at Agatha. I mean, Rival 6 is a pretty close contender, too. Also, hello, Dylan. Shut up. I mean, I think anything can beat Gen 7 Kanto. Oh, speaking of modern Pokemon, I was actually thinking, like, one of these Wednesdays where I just stream something that's not solo runs, like, I could do, like, speed runs or randomizers. I was thinking of starting up a Nuzlocke. Like, what do you guys think of that? I was thinking of Nuzlocking Shining Pearl, because I just really want to play it again. Because I had to delete my save data to help my brother transfer over his Mew and Jirachi from his Brilliant Diamond, because he doesn't have home. So, but I had to delete the save, because Pokemon Home has a feature where it won't let you transfer more than one of a specific mythical per save file, so I had to delete it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of replaying it in the form of a Nuzlocke. You'd watch it? Alright. Play. Oh. Don't need Bullet Seed. I think I'm just... Oh, forgot the rare candy. Really? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask about the egg move. I don't really know what you decide for egg moves. I just see the moveset and I just accept it, pretty much. Like a randomizer? No, not a randomizer, just a regular Nuzlocke. I think I've done enough Pokemon randomizers. I think I've done enough of those. I mean, say what you will about the Sinnoh remakes, but what you can say is that some of the major fights are way harder than they were before, like the Elite Four, for example. Because they've been EV trained, they've been given competitive held items and much better movesets, and the AI isn't dumber than a box of rocks like in Diamond and Pearl. Like, you guys have seen those streams, the AI is stupid in that game. So it will actually be a challenge. I mean, I don't even... Cynthia's going to be an absolute nightmare to plan for. And it'll be a Nuzlocke with a level cap. Alright, so there's no benefit to fighting Misty right now. Even though her water moves won't really do much. I just don't get any benefit from it, so I'm just going to skip her. ESP is a mixed bag. On one hand, overleveling due to forced XP share trivialize most of the game. On the other hand, believe for. The experience share really doesn't overlevel you. What I've tended to notice in casual runs, it just makes you on par with them, assuming you just fight the trainers like normal. Because the Pokemon that get the other experience, they only get half of what you received. Plus, it has the updated XP formula to where if you're a higher level, you gain less XP. So, I don't really see myself over-leveling. I usually just be on par. That's just what I noticed. On par at most. And besides, it might actually make it quicker because I wouldn't have to grind one Pokemon at a time, like if I was doing Platinum. Like, I do not want to do a Nuzlocke in Platinum unless it was on 4 times speed. Man, Charizard Y is just destroying things right now. I don't think it's going to get top spot just because of all this text with the drought. I mean, that's just the kind of thing we're dealing with. Marvel scale my low tick with a flame orb. Yeah, when I was casually playing the game, the only way I was able to win was spam full restores on my Gyarados, set up my Dragon Dances, and sweep. Like, my full team could not beat her, and I was like 3 or 4 levels lower. Nuzlocke these days have generally accepted the use of rare candy hacks. Yeah, well, I can't really do that for the Switch. I mean, I could have done it for Platinum, yeah, but the one disadvantage is that your Pokemon doesn't get EVs. I mean, that might be a good thing if you're planning vitamin buys. Charizard has tons of egg moves. It was still torn on Swords Dance or Belly Drum. Belly Drum would have been absolutely busted. Honestly, I'm kind of glad we didn't get Swords Dance, because I really want to rely on Sun-boosted Flamethrower and Solar Beam. Plus, honestly, this thing doesn't really need setup. The Sun gives it a free 50% boost to fire moves. Gotta get that. Compared to, oh, I got hit by Rock Throw and lost 80% of my HP and Belly Drum failed. Yeah, pretty much. That's like the one problem with Belly Drum. Actually, in Gen 2, there was one randomizer we did where I think we got Belly Drum as an egg move. I don't remember which one it was, but in Gen 2, this is due to a glitch. Belly Drum will always give you +2 when you use it. Then it takes half of your HP and gets the other +4. So if Belly Drum fails because your health is too low, your attack still goes up by 2. So if your health is low, Belly Drum becomes Swords Dance. Like, I remember we exploited that quite a lot. Sometimes we didn't need the +6, just the +2. And plus, yeah, it doesn't add +4, it adds, like, it maxes it. But it always adds +2 first. They did change that in like, starting Gen 3 to where it drains your health, then it maxes your attack. Oh, it was due to tech limitations? Oh, I didn't know if that was a glitch or not. Alright, so if I remember correctly, the Staryu has, I think, exactly 40 HP, and the Starmie has 60 HP. Still less busted than Gen 1. Pretty much. No, don't, no. Do this first. Is the music too quiet? I mean, I think it might just because this is the credits, but were the previous tracks in okay volume? Did I turn it up? Dude. Gen 1 Competitive is built on glitches and I'm not complaining. Well, in Gen 1 Competitive, there's no badge boost glitch, but all the other glitches still exist. Alright, we can learn Dig, but it's a 60 base power move. There's no reason to teach it. I forgot the rare candy. I'll get it on the way back. As for Charizard Y, there was not that many options for it. Crunch seems to be the only good one I can give. It was a pretty good option. Just not completely busted. Body Slam can paralyze normal types generally due to the glitchy way it's coded. It's not a glitch, it's completely intended. That's how they coded in status effects. Like, basically, secondary status effects won't apply if the move is, like, the same type as the opponent. That's just how they coded it. But people didn't realize that till quite a bit later. Nope, no. Can't use berries. Code's intentional, but you cannot tell me that's some glitchy bullshit. Yeah, I mean, it seems glitchy, yeah. I have not healed at a Pokemon Center since Cerulean. Honestly, I should probably be using Crunch. Intentionally does not prevent glitchiness. I agree with that. You know, after that Weedle run I put out today, I was thinking of like what other bad Pokemon I could port. Someone in the comments suggested Modern Magikarp, but that would just be it spamming Hydro Pump and Bounce, which is just a clone of Fly. I was honestly thinking of backporting Feebas, because its level up set is identical to Magikarp, the stats are the same, but it actually learns TM moves. That's just something I was thinking. Dude, look away. What the? Why isn't the trash can solved? That is weird. I had it set to be auto-solved. That's weird. Oh well, I'll just set it in Game Hook. Yep, right here. That was weird. It should paranormal types, just doesn't because some dev played through the game, hit a Coughing with Sludge, poisoned it, was like, it's not supposed to be poisoned. Coughing in Gen 1 can't get poisoned with Sludge. Because it's a secondary status. Actually, I think poison types can't even get poisoned with poison powder, can they? I don't think so. I don't know, though. Grass types can still get paralyzed with Stun Spore. I don't know exactly how that works. Poison types are totally immune to poison. Yeah, hey, Austin. Yeah, I understand what Annie's saying. Alright, gotta remember to get that. Oh yeah, that's the can. I was gonna say, don't get the citrus berry, because I wouldn't even be able to use it. Oh, hello, Chuman in Chains. If I said that right. I'm doing pretty good. How's Charizard doing? Incredible. Thing's just destroying everything, because this is modern Charizard's level up set. And the TM learn set's mostly the same, except we'll have Solar Beam, which is going to be incredible. You did? Oh, okay, first try. I've had a few moments where, some trolly, like, seems like young kids would just join the server and be like, hey, pronounce my name. Yeah, it's usually not these streams specifically that get them. It's mainly when I stream other things, I get all those dumb kids. No, I don't really get those in the Discord server. I don't think... I've only ever banned one person from the server. And it was for a personal reason. But for, like, rule breaking, no. It's really hard to get banned from my server. Man, I can't wait when we get a better fire move. Dude. Ironically, the Champion's Exeggutor is the fastest Pokemon thanks to Chlorophyll. 96 without the sun, 192 speed with the sun. That'll make it an issue. Because I'm not sure this thing's going to outspeed by then. With Chlorophyll. I actually just realized, Erica will actually be hard because I think her Victory Bell and Vile... I think all of her Pokemon have Chlorophyll. Yeah, they might get off a sleep powder or something. Hey, Axie, what level do we get Flamethrower? I'm guessing 36. I think that's... I think that's normally when Charizard learns it. Alright, I gotta pause. There we go, I couldn't open my soda bottle lid. Not easy to open a bottle with one hand. Victory Bell does. Level 30. Oh, we're almost there then. To think that the Pokemon that Game Freak actually teaches Trick Room, Blue Exeggutor as in Heart Crystal Silver is the fastest one. Yeah, Trick Room on Blue is actually kind of tough to deal with. Like, I was pretty proud of the strategy I came up with for the Garchomp video. Because it was spamming Leaf Storm, lowering its special attack, and its only other attacking move is Psychic. So if you just get Rest, you can stall out the Trick Room, and the Exeggutor just becomes so freaking weak. I definitely messed up my overworld movement there. Yeah, Erica will still be mostly free. Like, I'm just worried about it using a turn 1... well, it's not going to Sleep Powder. It's going to turn 1 Stun Spore. I'm mainly just worried about getting paralyzed, but then again, what's it going to do? Darn it. If you guys don't know, that's a spinner in the dark. I just YOLO him pretty much, and half the time I seem to fail. And it has nothing to do with the bike. The bike doesn't make spinners look towards you, it's running that does. Kind of weird, but yeah, using the bike, they just won't instantly look towards you. The highest speed stat from Erica is 90 from Victory Bell with the sun. Oh, okay, so just a couple more levels and I'll be good. That's good to know. And don't you just like how every fight takes longer? Dude, going through this route is much easier in this game than the red and blue. Because in red and blue, if you're on the bike, you gotta make sure not to hit the, when you ride along, like, the little fenced area, you have to be careful to avoid the group of 4 trainers, because you have to go down by one. But in this game, you can just go straight and avoid them. Another weird thing is that in Gen 3, you're eventually guaranteed to find an encounter while walking, but not while biking. You can get encounters while you're biking. Not sure what you're talking about. I do know is that when you run, your chances of an encounter go up. I always thought that was a myth, but I watched this guy on YouTube test it. He did like 100 encounters walking, 100 by running, and the running, after 3 separate tests, actually got more encounters on average. Yeah, it increases the more steps you take. I've read somewhere that, like, the first 5 steps is, like, it's like 1%, but then after that, the odds start to pile up. I don't think Gen 1 has that, though. I think the odds are just the same throughout the whole area. I mean, I always just heard that running through grass thing is a myth. It's just I've seen the guy actually tested it, and the average does go up if you run the whole time. Yeah, Gen 1, it's a static chance. Yeah, do you guys want to... You guys know that Generation 1 glitch where you can actually fish inside of a gym statue? The reason you can do that is because the statues are programmed as water tiles for some reason. And you want to know why you can get encounters? It's not like there's an encounter table in like all the gyms. There is no encounter table in Gen 1 for the rods, or for fishing. It's designated to the rod itself. So basically, like in the Gen 1 games, no matter where you use the rods, they will always have the same encounter table. So just wherever you end up using it, that's just the encounters it'll use. And then there's the grass in the forest to have a 0 chance for encounters in certain spots. Yeah, they did fix that in yellow, unfortunately. Honestly, sometimes in yellow, I'm glad it's there, because sometimes I need the training for Brock, but other times when I do, I'm like, man, I wish the encounter rate was higher. But overall, I'm happy with the glitched grass patches. It was only the patches that looked like it had a star in the top right corner. The other ones worked fine. Not buying vitamins today. Honestly, this thing really does not need any vitamins. Our speed stat is incredible. Our special attack is incredible. Like, I don't think I'm going to bother even picking up most vitamins. Oops. I turboed A bit too long. Or I turboed A too early. Oh, time to completely destroy this guy. Oh no, Pidgeotto, whatever shall I do? Dead. Dude. The text always coming up, like the sun is strong, it always throws off my mental timing for the inputs. Oh, if you're on the mock bike or acre bike, looks like it multiplies the encounters by 0.8. Really? Is that like in the disassembly? Those flags are in Firered. The reason the flags are in Firered is because they copied and pasted the entire items table and trainer table from Ruby and Sapphire. They just copied and pasted over the whole thing. That's why in the code of these games, you can find every single key item from Hoenn. A lot of them don't function properly, but, like, the code is still there. I should really learn looking at disassembly for, like, Gen 2 or Gen 3, because there are some interesting Gen 3 runs I want to do. I'm thinking of, like, backporting Arceus with, I don't know, something, like, resembling, like, the Stellar type. Like, just having all types. And then I'll give it its signature move, Judgment, and it'll just always do super effective damage to everything. It'd be a really interesting one. That'd be a lot of work, though. I don't know. Probably have that because the level encounters would be bullshit if the multiplier is the same. Definitely would be. A lot of the Gen 3 assembly is in C, which is a lot easier to understand and read. Alright, that's good. I mean, compared to the Gen 1 disassembly, the Gen 1 disassembly is a bit weird in a lot of places. But for just replacing, like, a backported run, it's not that bad. You know, I probably should have taught Wing Attack, but, I mean, what's it gonna be handy for? That's my question. I'm just using Flamethrower and Crunch. The Legend played Arceus. That's what I was thinking. It would be a lot of work, though. Okay, I think the music's too quiet. I'm looking at the... Okay, that should be better. Yeah, I was just looking at the audio waves. It just looked way too quiet. Hey, that's appropriate music. Yeah, the whole game is spaghetti code. Like, adding an extra Pokemon to the disassembly for us to replace for backports, it was very, very difficult to do because there's so little space in the game to work with. And, like, you've added Dark Steel Fairy types, you could add triple question mark type. Yeah, that's probably what we would do. A mosquito or a gnat in here? Alright, I gotta heal. Honestly, I should probably learn, like, the crystal, disassembly. Because I think Gen 2 backports would be pretty interesting, although a lot of them just end up having similar movesets. Like, I know, Squidgy does a lot of Gen 2 backports. I think he makes them himself. Yeah, he's done some interesting runs. So yeah, I can see the speed stat. The Victreebel has 45, so Chlorophyll doubles it. That's 90 speed. BRB for a second. Okay, are you back yet? Did you see the balls on that Victreebel? Yeah, I don't know. It just got incinerated. Alright, let's see if I can avoid the bikers. Oh. That bottom biker was not looking in a good spot. Oh, my drink's gone. Oh. Plants don't usually have balls. Yeah, no they don't. You guys think I should get Sunny Day? Actually, Sunny Day would only have one good use. If the opponent replaced my sun with, like, Rain Dance, I could set it back up. God. I would say get Solar Beam. Yeah, that's in the Cinnabar Mansion. I will get it, though. It's gonna super help for Lorelei. It's the main reason I want it. Hello, Emner. I mean, plants don't usually have feet either. No, they do not. But I mean, your special attack is cracked. It very much is, actually. It's a base 150, and we're also using stab fire moves with the 50% sun boost. I'll still save here, because Koga can be trolly in this. Like, half the runs he's easy, but half the time he trolls hard. Hello, welcome back. And guess what? Before the stream, I actually remembered to put the chat on screen for once. I always forget that, but I remembered. Man, it survived at 1 HP. Just so you guys know, I am using Modest, so I have plus special attack nature. I'm surprised that thing lived. That's impressive. Alright, I'm gonna skip that rare candy. I'm not gonna come back for that. Solar Beam won't be as strong as Stab Fire Blast. Well, I don't care about Stab Fire Blast, because Flamethrower is already going to do enough damage. I want Solar Beam for the water types. Adding in Dark, nothing resists you. Yep, pretty much. Actually, when we did Incineroar, like, the fact it was part Dark type, it actually helped with Sabrina and all the rivals Alakazams. It made them not a threat at all. Like, it was awesome. And with Steel types we backported, early game, we just resist a lot of moves. I don't think we've done a Fairy type backport yet. Hey, John Calbro. That's semi-appropriate. Wrong Megaform. Wrong Megaform, though, but then again, with the amount of YouTube members I have, I think I need, like, 3 more in order to get more emote slots. I've already filled up all the emote slots I could. Solar Beam's also hundo accuracy. Yeah, it is. That's what makes it really good. Gen 1 Solar Beam is trash because it's only 100 base power, 100 accurate, and there's no way to skip that recharge. Oop. Yeah, wrong Mega, but fun anyway. I only just added that because I had no idea what to even put for that emote slot, so I just put in a Mega Charizard X, because why not? There's like no context behind it, but it was just to fill an emote slot. You do a very type backboard, you actually give it a stab move? No. Because part of the challenge is that the brand new Pokemon will have to work within Gen 3's limits. Because here's the thing, like, that would just make newer Pokemon have a much higher advantage because they get, like, all the OP moves. We feel like that would just give them an unfair advantage. Grass, Fire, Dark, and Dragon only fails to hit 7 types super effectively. That's awesome, actually. Well, we do have Dragon Rage. That does not do super effective damage to anything. Although we will get Dragon Claw by level up pretty soon. Oh, you meant with Dragon Claw. Okay. Does the Y version have the sun? Yeah, Mega Charizard Y's ability is Drought. It is as of Gen 7. Because obviously Megas have not returned since then in main series, but Legend ZA is going to be bringing them back. I just wonder if they're going to introduce Mega Charizard Z. Like, they kind of have to. I mean, people are already memeing about it. Mewtwo Z to trigger Shadow. Yeah, she does not like the Mega Mewtwo's. She's like, oh, it's good the way it is. The X version basically buffed Iron Fist because it boosts all contact moves by 30%. Iron Fist is actually just a worse version because it's only 20% boost. I don't really know much about those abilities. Mewtwo did not need a Mega. But here's my thing. Here's my opinion on the Megas. Like, you've all heard my opinions of the Megas before. Like, I just think that the Megas were incredibly overpowered because it lasted forever in the battle. You just got a ton of boosted stats, and a lot of them were very overpowered when you battle people. Like, I think Megas would be a lot more balanced if they only lasted for like 3 turns or something. But at the same time, a lot of them do look cool. But here's one complaint I have about X and Y with Megas. How come none of the introduced Gen 6 Pokemon had Megas? It was only the older stuff. And it was very, like, improperly spread. Like, Gen 1 had a lot of Megas. Gen 2 only had 6. Gen 3 mainly got a lot from Oras. Sinnoh had, like, 4. And, Gen 5 only had 1. And that was Mega Audino. Gen 6 only had 1 with Mega Deontay. And, Gen 7 had none. But it costs a held item. Honestly, does that even matter if your stats are that boosted and you get a much better ability? Like, a lot of those Megas really don't care about the lack of a held item. I know I keep forgetting you can dig out of there, but I always just forget that. I wouldn't mind a new hidden ability. That was actually a pretty good surf. Oh yeah, we will be running Mega Audino in this game next month. This month we're doing Kanto Megas. Next month we're doing Megas from other games. We're doing 1 from Gen 2, 3, 4, then 5. Because I really want to do Mega Audino. Some Pokemon needed Mega such as Beedrill, some did not, others should have got it. Mega Beedrill really is not that good. Like, Axu and I took a look at it if we did backport it. Its moveset would be nearly identical to Beedrill. Its stats really are not any better. Like, its attack stat is worse than some mid-stage Pokemon. Like, it would not have been good. So we didn't backport it. Because we were deciding on a 4th Kanto Mega, So we decided on Mega Pinsir. My god. Alright, I don't think any of Blaine's Pokemon have Flash Fire. So I think spamming Flamethrower will be good. Well, I don't know. I'll test out Crunch too. Actually, the Drought's going to be a double-edged sword because his Fire Blast will do more. I know, but the main problem Mega Beedrill would have had in this game, no good moves. Like, just at all. His Ponyta and Rapidash do. Okay, I'll just use Crunch for him. What's this? Dragon Claw. Nice. No, it has Runaway. Yeah, no, they didn't. I did not get Solar Beam. I will have to go back and get it. Oops. Yeah, you guys probably wouldn't want me to do a backported Mega Evolution, and my main move is Twin Needle. Yeah, we took a look. Pinsir's gonna be awesome. Poor Beedrill. Yeah, that's the interesting thing. When you turn on and off the statues in Cinnabar Mansion, they actually do not get unset when you leave. Or wait, no, they do get reset. I'm stupid. You know what? No, I don't need a save for Warren. I can't even get hit with ground moves. Do you ever think about an Omega Ruby run? I will mention I am going to do Omega Ruby. It won't be this year, though. My goal for the end of this year, I'm not doing Versus video December. I am not doing that ever again. Like, the 3-month break of uploads for the channel just did not affect it that well. But, something I'm hoping to do, I'm fine with telling you guys this, because those who show up for the streams are like, they're the real fans, so I'll tell them. Because most other people won't know this, it'll still be a surprise. I'm hoping by the end of the year to get functioning game hook overlays with Gen 5. It's just, I haven't really worked on it yet. And Gen 6 is never gonna have it, because, I'm sure it would have eventually gotten it if it was still in support. Hey, Boss KO. But, what I'm planning on is next year, I am only doing Gen 5 and Gen 6. So, like, Black-White. Like, Black version, White version 2, Pokemon X, and Omega Ruby. That's what I'm planning for next year. Except for, like, the backported streams, of course. Sub 40 Ledian? Oh my god, that is impressive. I mean, for a legendary, that's pretty bad, but for a Ledian, that's incredible. Yep, with the exception of, like, backports. Or, like, redo Tuesdays. But, like, the full videos will only be in those 2 gens. Because I have not done Gen 5 once this year. And I'm not planning on doing Gen 5 this year. One reset on Sabrina. Why Sabrina of all people? Like, I guess you must have just got an unlucky crit or something. I might cover the Gen 6 solo niche. Oh yeah. Actually, if you want to see someone solo run Gen 6, in the Discord, I think his name is Sparkle something. but he put in his streams in my self-promo channel. He's doing X and Y solo runs. I actually stopped by his stream before I started. So if you want to see some, go check out his run. Tell him I sent you too. He's over on Twitch. Kadabra hits hard, and if she didn't Psywave so much, it would be much worse. So you're lucky she used Psywave, is what I'm guessing? What's his name again? I think it's Sparkly the God. I think that's what his name was. He was in the self-promo channel. He was linking it, too. I think right now he's doing Lombre. Sparks the God. Oh, I thought it was Sparkle. Never mind. It was Sparks. Yeah, that guy's in my server. He's working on a giant list of, like, all the Pokemon in the national decks right now. And, like, how many of them have had solo runs done, and which creators, like, has the best one. Like, I've always thought of making a list like that. It just would have taken so long. You started one of those. I remember a long time ago you were, but... Well, it's not a list of, like, every single person. He only lists one video per Pokemon. So if, like, multiple people have done, like, Lapras, for example, usually he says he only picks, like, the best or most interesting one. I'd probably create a new channel for the videos. Like, your own videos? Oh, wrong one. Oh, yeah. Oh, best one. Yeah, I did a list type of thing. I was thinking of, like, doing, like, a list that showed everybody that I found. So it'd be like one giant documentary. It would only be among people in the Discord, plus J-Rose and the Dry Bread. I better deposit my HM users just to be safe. I'm not going to be setting up on the Pidgeot or anything, but you never know. Okay, so yeah, this thing, it's going to be really close if it can even beat Porygon-Z. I also did not teach Solar Beam. Well, I'm going to have to roll with this. And the sun's gone. That is actually an issue. When I was joking about teaching Sunny Day, I probably should have taught Sunny Day. Did you get any Gen 1 requested runs? I'm thinking working on the movesets till my Match Friends gets online. Yeah, actually. I think all you have so far is... Okay, I gotta get out of here and go get Sunny Day. Hold on. Yeah, I should have gotten Sunny Day. Let's see. Why Dragon Claw and not Flamethrower? The Dewgong got rid of the sun. Solar Beam would one-hit everything, but I forgot to teach it, and I also realized the Dewgong will actually turn one hail and get rid of the sun. Also, the Dewgong has Flame Body. Or not Flame Body, has Thick Bat. It takes half damage from fire moves. Okay, Steve, I'm gonna save right here and then pause. Okay, here are the movesets I need. If you're willing to work on them, I know you've already done Alolan, Raichu, and Lucario. I've also been requested Gastrodon, Mimikyu, Salazzle, and Mantine. If you want to work on those Pokemon are one of them's Gen 4, Mantine's Gen 2, Mimikyu and Salazzle's Gen 7. Every time, I always forget to teach them. Again, slower. Okay, sorry about that. I'll repeat it. Just as moments. Alright, I think teach Sunny Day over Crunch. Like, there's no reason to have Crunch. Alright. Gastrodon. Mimikyu. Salazzle. And Mantine. Sunlight got bright. Solar Beam. Did that thing use Hail? Oh, it did. Oh, darn it. Oh, I am resetting this. I am just not doing good right now. Alright, I should probably use all my rare candies. There's like no reason to hold on to them. Yeah, I should have used Solar Beam at the start. My only resets right now are just for me acting like an idiot. This thing does have potential to get first place, though, actually. I mean, not in this run, obviously, but in the second run. Yeah, this fight is more simple than I definitely overestimated this fight. Like, I thought it was going to be, like, set up Sunny Day, but no. I didn't need to set up Sunny Day. Just outspeed and one-shot it with Solar Beam. I'm dumb. Okay, I should have used Flamethrower on that. Also, did I just get raided all of a sudden? The amount of viewers I'm having today is definitely above average. Welcome, everyone. You're slower than Aerodactyl. Yeah, the Aerodactyl has 173. I don't think it's gonna matter, though. Well, it does have, Ancient Power. Steve who? The Steve in chat. Yes, Dragonclaw and Lapras out of Flamethrower might have cost you the win. Yeah, I did not know what I was doing. I just realized I never used any of the vitamins I picked up. That's funny. Actually, I have room for some Carbos. I think I have one or two of them in my bag. I think I would outspeed if I actually used some Carbos. Yep. Well, I speed tie it. I'll take that. Alright, so I think what I'll do is I'll Solar Beam the Dragonite, and then just Dragon Claw everything else. Huh. I think Solar Beam. Oh. Oh boy. That is, scary. Alright, so what if I just use 2 Flamethrowers instead? I mean, it looks like Solar Beam may have been a range. Oh, that was a pathetic range. Oh my gosh. Well, I effectively had 0 resets caused by the opponent until now. I mean, I've used up all of my rare candies. Am I just too low of a level? Or is this from me not using calciums? No, I don't think I need Substitute. Casino music's pretty amusing. Kinda is. I do have 1 calcium. Actually, I should probably use this elixir. Yeah, the 4 times weakness is pretty bad. My defense is like the one bad thing on our stats. Alright, at least the Gyarados used bites, so I have the chance to live. Are you kidding me? The thing got the 10% Omni boost. Seriously? The substitute would let me tank it, yeah, but I think if I had just used more calcium, the Solar Beam would have knocked it out. Like, I think this is just from me not using vitamins. Yeah, this thing got brick-walled. Honestly, substitute would be like the safest strat. It just sucks that I can't equip a Citrus Berry because this is a Mega. Like, that's not really possible. Axio was the one who said it. I mean, I speed tie it right now. So what I need to win is, I want the Gyarados to use Bite or Twister to do the least amount of damage possible, and then I will have a chance to live an Ancient Power. And 2 Flamethrowers should knock it out, but I'm gonna have to win the Speed tie twice. Hey, it burned. That actually helps. You've gotta be kidding. Yeah, it just really, really sucks that, that I'm only speed-tied. Like, that's just an awful place to be. Yeah, Salazzle has 9 level 1 moves and egg moves. Oh, dang. So, if you see an egg move, just tell me what the choices are and I'll tell you which one I want. Dang it. I lost the speed tie twice. If I had just gotten the 1 speed tie there, his other dragons would have been one-shots with Dragon Claw. Yeah, Gen 6 was when they started introducing just so many level 1 moves. I kinda hate it. It makes making movesets annoying. Okay, so since the Gyarados used Dragon Rage, I have to get 2 speed tie wins, and I lose. Sludge, Bite, or Sand Attack? Sludge would get Stab. That would depend on what the level 1, like, moves are. Like, what are you thinking of giving it for level 1 moves? I'm torn between either Sludge or Sand Attack. But it depends if it already gets a poison move to start with. Dude! Come on, man. I really blew this run. It doesn't? Okay, go with Sludge. Yeah, I'm not waiting for Smog. You know, if I can just get a crit, like, it would just go down in 1 shot. Yeah, there's going to be a huge time save in the second run. Just because throughout the game I actually will buy Carbos. Because the fact that I'm speed-tied is horrible. If I had 1 extra speed, the Aerodactyl would be 100% consistent unless it got an Omni boost. Darn. How long is this gonna take? You could have 1 extra candy instead of buying more Carbos. True. Well then again, you gotta realize, I did use 2 Carboses during the league, right before Lance. So I did use 2 Carbos, but I used them a bit too late. But then again, there's other Carboses I could have picked up. Like there's one in Silphco, for example. Like, I think just throughout the run, I'll just pick up some Calciums and Carbos. Bite. Okay. This is getting old. Do I have any moves that could help? You know what? Sunny Day's kind of trash at this point. I wonder if the extra damage from Fire Blast will help. Who knows, the extra 30 base power might potentially one-shot the Aerodactyl. I doubt it, but it's worth trying. Gotta wait till I can actually hit the thing. Oh my god. You know what's dumb? I speed tie it, and I have a Quick Claw. Theoretically, I should have a 70% chance to go first on any of these turns. Mantine, Hydro Pump, Slam, and Gust are the starting moves. Oh, for egg moves. Okay. Starting is Bubble and Tackle. Slam and Gust suck. I don't care what you say about Slam. I'll take Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump early game will be really good. I did not pick up the Quick Claw. Oh, Oh, I see what you say. You're right. I'm an idiot. I don't have the Quick Claw. That's a 50% chance. But you know what's dumb? This Aerodactyl here, it's a 1 in 4 chance I win the speed tie twice in a row, and that has not happened once. Not once. Yeah, this run's going horrible. Actually, I did have one attempt where Solar Beam actually left that thing on 1 HP, so I think I should just use Solar Beam on it. Unless it does that. I said Gust instead of Twister. I'm sorry, but Dragon Rage is not Twister. I absolutely agree, it is not Twister. Twister is an identical clone to Gust. Like, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, Pidgeotto actually learns Twister. So that's further proof for you. Yeah, Steve does the movesets. I do literally everything else. Yet he can give away my patch files as his membership plan. I'm just kidding. I let him do it. Yeah, you requested Mantine. Roseblade requested Gastrodon. I can't remember who suggested Mimikyu. I think it might have been... I don't know. I know Alolan Raichu was by John. Lucario was from Boss KO. Dude, this is getting so unlucky. I haven't once beaten the Aerodactyl. You're actually doing more with Fire Blast than Solar Beam for Aerodactyl. You know what? I'll use Fire Blast. You've got to be kidding. I'm not trying to get the burn, I'm trying to beat it. Like, if I survive an Ancient Power, which I can only survive it if the Gyarados uses Bite or Twister. Like that. So that gives me a chance to survive Ancient Power. So now I actually need to win the Speed tie twice. Or, right here, just win it once. There we go. Finally. So let us hope that the others are one-shots with Dragon Claw. Otherwise, I will cry. But I'm pretty sure that Dragonite's going to be a one-shot. Our special attack is insane. Frizetti was Mimikyu. Oh, okay. Okay. New run. I am not going through that again. I am not going through that again. Alright, let me make the new save. Apparently for some reason... I gotta check the trash can puzzle, make sure that's solved. Yep, stats look good. And Charizard learn Rock Slide? It can actually, but our attack is not as good as our special attack, so I'd rather hold on to special moves. Alright, I'm gonna start a new poll. Alright, I think for the under... I think I'm just gonna go 1 minute lower, which is 52. Or no, my under was 56 last time. Or no, it was 53. Yeah, 52. Alright, so what I'll definitely do for the second run, get Calcium, get Carbos, and probably get that extra rare candy. Substitute might actually help, because I think I would need to be a much higher level to guarantee the one-shot on the Aerodactyl. But I think getting that free attack, I think Substitute might actually be the answer. I'm pretty sure because that person just became a member not that long ago, and I vaguely recall Mimikyu being mentioned. I think it might have been Frizzetti. I mean, when Steve mentioned, like, I do everything else, like, actually making the ROM itself, we pretty much streamlined it to where it only really takes us, like, 5 minutes. But, like, our main jobs is, like, I do the sprite work, which I think in total, the sprite work for both front and back can take, like, a half hour. And you may think that's quick, but we have a small amount of pixels to work with, so it takes quite a bit to make it look good. Yeah, Sunny Day was not a good idea. I thought it kinda was, but there's no reason to set up on the Dewgong. Yep, I will be getting through those member-suggested runs. Next week, I'll do one of them. And I know in a week or two, we don't have many backport races planned, so I might actually do some in that week. And also, kind of like what I was saying with next year, the edited videos only being in Gen 5 and 6, I'm kind of not looking forward to Gen 6 in one way, because there is never going to be an automatic overlay support for it. So, I mean, I'm not going to do them as streams, so I don't have to worry about that, but I'll have to edit the moveset whenever I replace one of my moves. Or, like, held item. I'll have to, like, change it. That's going to be a real hard thing to do. Sometimes it's okay to not have an overlay. That is blasphemy. No, I am not going to do the J-Rose Madrive Red overlay. I am not doing that. My splits are not automatic. I use live split. I mean, the one thing I like about, like, Steve's, like, Matt, Scott, and I, and other people, our overlays aren't just simple emulator window captures in OBS. Like, they actually look good, and there's some features to it. I mean, Gen 5 will get GameHook for it. We already have the mappers. Just I have to actually make the code for it. It is going to have to be more simple because, like, the enemy Pokemon stuff, like, in battle, it's weird in that game. Like, they completely changed how it is in the code to, like, simplify it, but we can't really figure it out. Like, when we defeat the first Pokemon and a new one switches in, it doesn't, like, it doesn't write over the data of where that first Pokemon was. There's apparently some flag that tells it which party Pokemon is out, but we have not been able to find it. So I think what the Gen 5 overlay is going to look like, we'll have my moves, PowerPoints, and my party stats on the left, but I think we might be able to get our modifiers in. But the opponent, there's just not going to be any stats for the opponent at all. I think the right side's just going to be the TM list. Like, that's just the best we could do. I just want it so my moves are automatic, because updating the moves manually just sucks. I used to do that with Gen 4 and Gen 5, or Gen 4 specifically, before GameHook was supported in it. Like, I did those Gen 4 versus videos in December. I did those without GameHook support. I had to update the moves manually. I think Endeavor might have to be Seismic Toss. I think so. It is a set damage move if you think about it. I'd say do Seismic Toss, just because it makes more sense than a Ghost type move. Oh my god. Oh. Wait a minute. I forgot to catch the HM users. Shoot. That is not good. Alright, luckily the middle floor has guaranteed Paris encounters. Actually, I don't think I'll deal with a Paris. Oh, this ain't Fire Leaf Green. I was just gonna say Leaf Green has Sandshrew, but this is Fire Red. There is no Sandshrew. Okay, so I will need to catch the Paris, and I'll need to go in the grass and catch a Spearow. Yeah, some of you may be fine, but I wouldn't. Like, I just don't want simple gameplay, because to me, that just looks lazy. Like, I'm still surprised that after years, J-Rose Midrybrid still don't use an overlay of some sort. It doesn't have to be automatic. At least show, like, the TM moves on the side or something. Like, do something. Don't just have it be the gameplay and nothing else. Hey, there's a Paris. Oh boy. You saw nothing. I meant to click back, but my timings are just off because of that sun text. Alright, how long until we find a Spearow? Oh yeah, Steve, you have to do Tailo. Oh, that ain't gonna be fun. Hey Steve, if you want, I could actually replace one of the Pokemon with Swellow and add in the evolution, so that way you have to press B after every battle. Want me to do that? I'll do it. I'll just replace Mew or something. Well, I'm not even talking about GameHook overlays, just like have something on there. Like, an overlay doesn't have to be automatic, just have some useful information on there. Like at least have the moveset on the side. Or maybe like some artwork of the Pokemon on the other side. Like, just something. Sounds like too much work for a gag. Probably. It'd be fun, though. Do you want me to do it anyway? Or then again, like, even if it was like OBS, like, just paste in an image on the right-hand side. You, really? No. Yeah, I won't do that. That would just be mean. Yeah, OBS is free. It stands for Open Broadcast Software. The whole thing's open source. It's the best recording software you can get. It has the most features and it's free. Like, people literally just submit, like, code to it to fix bugs. It's all volunteer work. Thanks to them. Yeah, Steve, after this stream's over, I'll be working on my schedule for next week, and I'll send it to you. Just make sure to send me your schedule, too, because I always make the ROMs, or I make the backports. Usually I make them on Sunday, when I'm not really doing anything, and I just make them, like, 1 week at a time. Done. Alright. Hey, Area 91. I'm gonna take this small break from my festivities to hang out for a few. Hey, Area 91. Welcome. Oh my god. So yeah, Steve, I've been thinking of some, like, really bad Pokemon I'd want to backport. One thing I'm thinking of is Feebas. Because it starts with Splash and... It has Splash and Tackle, like regular Magikarp. But unlike Magikarp, it actually learns TM moves. Like, I think it gets Ice Beam, it can get Surf. I don't know if it gets Thunderbolt. But it gets a lot of moves by TM. But, like, things would be hard until we got to Mount Moon for Water Gun. But, like, for Brock, it's going to be absolute torture. On a scale of 1 to Snoop Dogg, how? Yes. Why is it always Lance? It's because we're using Charizard, that's why. I don't know if you were there, John, but I just gave up on that first attempt because I actually got past the Aerodactyl, but the Dragonite wasn't even a one-shot with Dragon Claw. So I just reset. Willie Nelson, oh man. Man, this tail moveset's quite small, a real Gen 1 type. That's what I figured. Yeah, I'm sure some of you guys may remember the Mudstale stream. There's one song that Toby and Willie Nelson sung together in the early 2000s. I think it was called, it's literally called I'll Never Smoke Weed with Willie. And they both perform it together, it's quite nice. You left to take a shower. Oh, okay. Gen 1's lost sibling. I just heard like a loud motorcycle outside. Slash. We made an executive decision for you on Gastrodon. What kind of executive decision? Thank you for reminding me, Axu. I would have forgotten Misty. Yeah, I think Amnesia is the right choice because the reason Rose suggested it is because Gastrodon's one of his favorite Pokemon. And he does mention about like how specially bulky it is, so I think Amnesia would be a good one. I mean, its other Megus kind of suck. Astrodon? Hey, don't let him see you say that. Why am I using Slash on this thing? I should be using Crunch. I'm gonna mute a sec. Alright, I'm back. Water ground is like rock ground if it didn't instantly become garbage after the gen was introduced. Because rock ground's actually okay in Gen 1. Where did you hear that from? That is obviously not correct. Hey, who's summoned Roseblade? Who's bad-mouthing Gastrodon? It was Area 91. You better hide. You gotta go? Thanks for stopping by, John. Get him. He shall not badmouth the water ground type. My finger slipped. I didn't mean to offend the great Slug Lord. Yeah, you better apologize. Rock and ground is good offensively. Okay, offensively, yes. Defensively, absolutely not. Does that mean you like Quagsire too? Oh, don't ask him that. But if you ask me personally, I am not a fan of Quagsire. I actually really like Clodsire, though. I actually use Clodsire a lot in my Scarlet game. He's a cheap copy. Hey, I mean, come on. Quagsire came first, technically. My mom says I'm not allowed in different dimensions since the last time. What could you have done last time? Quagsire's peak design. No, Clodsire's peak design. Now my mods are fighting. I mean, it's okay, Roseblade. We're doing that Gastrodon backport. That might be the one I do next week. We'll see. I remember that rare candy. Yeah, I did. The mods are fighting. Quagsire, never heard of it. Quagsire is the case salamander. What the heck? Quagsire, due to its ability, has also never heard of Quagsire. It's unaware. Unaware is a good ability, but honestly, Storm Drain Gastrodon is pretty good. Oh, really? Gastrodon's not... What are you talking about? Gastrodon's not made of lava. Dude, Slugma or Mag Cargo would be so terrible in this game. Or not in this game, but like Gen 1. You say watch your effing mouth, there are kids here, yet you cuss anyway. Oh. None of you saw that. I totally did not skip over the rare candy. You love the mods. Yeah, Roseblade only shows up when either when I do Zelda or when someone badmouths Gastrodon. Now I must enter the Shadow Realm. What the heck? I would call Gastrodon Gaystrodon, but oh, dude, you're gonna summon him back. Honestly, this whole thing is just really funny. Slugma got hard and turned into Mag Cargo. That's one way to explain it. There is no special reduction move, so you can't do Mud Sport. Oh no, no Mud Sport. Oh! Okay, I think you should stop now. I'll bet you would pick Gastrodon over Quagsire. I do like Gastrodon better than Quagsire. Actually, I don't know which form I like better, though. West or East? I haven't really seen East Gastrodon in a long time, actually. I think West Gastrodon looks better, but I like East Shellos. The East version is ugly. What? What about the East Shellos? Like, the blue one looks better than the pink one. Oh no, now there's a divide in my chat. Oh no. Hey, I skipped the guy, but I find a Geodude. Good old Bone Club instead of Mud Bomb. Yep, Quagsire is gonna have to use some bones. Obviously, mud hasn't been invented yet. But yeah, Gen 1, like, level 1 Amnesia on Gastrodon's gonna be absolutely insane. Plus, Water Ground, like, when we did Swampert got a really, really good time when we did it. Because of its typing, it was only weak to grass. Really? Oh, I see what I did. I was using Flash Fire on a Vulpix. Oops. Yeah, Austin did really good with Swampert. Like, he just blew us out of the water. Oh. I'm a go now, but if any costs off Quagsire, I'm gonna be angry. Yeah, Annie, be careful. That sounds like a cheesy trailer for a prequel. Before there was mud, there was bones. I would watch that. Okay, you two should call a truce. Oh no. Why did you have to word it like that? I swear, the last few streams, you guys have been saying a lot of weird stuff. Like, when we did that, what was that Ultra Beast we did? Pheromosa? Like, even the other guy's chat was getting concerned about you guys. I get the feeling Swampert would have done a bit worse facing the Venusaur team. Not really, we had Ice Beam. But yeah, it would have had a bit more of a challenge, yeah, but we always just face the same rival every time because otherwise, like, for most Pokemon, we would have to brainstorm who's the most difficult, and a lot of them just don't have that, so we just face the same team every time. It's not like in Gen 2 where the rival's actually hard. Yeah, Steve, would you be ever interested in, like, sooner or later, like, doing crystal backports? Maybe not, like, with a guest, but just you and I. I've been considering learning the Gen 2 backport. Or the disassembly. I wouldn't mind it, because red is the ultimate test. Pretty much. Although, like, I think a lot of Pokemon, it'll have to come down to rest, curse, sleep, talk, and rest in return. Because pretty much everybody gets those 4 moves exactly. It would still be interesting. Plus, I think I can reuse the sprites. Well, I can reuse the front sprites, but I can't reuse the back sprites because they'd be too small. And it would look kinda stretched out. I mean, I'm not saying we're gonna do them right now, it's just when I get time, when I feel like learning it, I'll learn it. I just realized I forgot to buy Super Repels. You know what? I'll just do what Ike does, I'll just buy him in Lavender. It's harder than just about any battle in the game, because most battles don't have a level 70 battle. Hey, it would make level up moves past level 70 actually usable. Gastrodon gets Metronome via level up. Wait, does it actually, like, learn the move? Or is it, like, what move are you replacing? Oh, I know why. It learns Hidden Power by level up. Hidden Power, oh, dang. But it has no hands. True. Wait, no. Why am I using a potion? I'm gonna step on the healing pad soon. Then again, Wooper gets Ice Punch with no hands. I think that's just because, like, Quagsire gets it. And, there really isn't a way to, well, I guess you could just make it so it can't learn the TM, but, I mean, in later generations, you can actually just pass down TMs via breeding. Like, kind of like an egg move, but you could pass down TMs. So, it would get it either way. It has flippers. Yeah, that's what it punches with. This has definitely been an active chat today. Which I always appreciate. Muddy water equals surf or waterfall. Muddy water, it's very similar to... It's basically surf with less accuracy, so just go with surf. Well, I know one other difference is that in double battles, Muddy water cannot hit your ally Pokemon, but that's obviously kind of a useless comparison in Gen 1, so just surf. Muddy water is just syrup in exchange for your axe, so you lower your... Oh yeah, it also does that, but we're not going to replicate that part. I know it's equal to syrup, but level up HM's kind of something we don't like doing. Yeah, I guess if you feel that way, it can learn Waterfall by HM anyway in Gen 4, so you can just give it Waterfall. I mean, it still makes sense. You know what? Yeah, just give it Waterfall. I mean, hardly anything in the backports, or hardly anything in Gen 1 even has Waterfall. It's a signature move. Yeah, that's also true, Annie. Alright, I won't be able to tell how much faster I am, because I'd never completed the first run, so I don't have splits compared to. Same here, Steve. I had to give school from Wishy-Washy Surf and Dive when I did Giga Chad Wishy-Washy. What did you do for Swampert? I don't remember. What are you talking about, Austin? Oh, we did surf. Oh, okay. I don't know if learning HM by level up in Gen 1 prevents you from forgetting it, but we won't need to ask ourselves that question. If you learn it by level up, it will not let you forget it. I mean, I don't think Pokemon in any game actually learn an HM move by level up. Like, I know Gen 7 somewhat changed that when they no longer were HMs. We're talking level 41, so if you want to have Surf, you'll have it by then anyway. Yeah, pretty much. I guess it's up to you, really. Darn it, I went too far. Salamence gets Fly. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, Rayquaza, okay. I was thinking Surfing, Cut, Strength. Hello, Not Widow. Yeah, it learns Fly. I completely forgot about that. I was more thinking of Surf. Alright, since I pretty much need Substitute now, I'll just get it. And Seeking got Waterfall Engine was his signature move. That part I knew. Like, most people always forget it's a Gen 1 move. Same thing with Headbutt, actually. Most people don't know Headbutts in Gen 1. Real ones? No. Prismatic Laser was a move in Gen 1. Don't look it up. Yeah, you're right. It is there. I won't even look it up because I trust you. Headbutt is like Slowbro and Snorlax. It's also Marowak, too. Marowak also gets Headbutt. Oh yeah, Hypno, too. Hey, everything's actually going to be a one-shot sweep. Whirlpool for Water Gun? Sure. Hold on a second. My oldest brother's always shocked that his little sister, which is you, knows more about Gen 1 than him. That's funny. I forgot the T. Clamp is literally just Whirlpool, but better. Yeah, I think that'd be a... Oh, TMs, yeah. We can only replace TMs with TMs. So, Steve, is Gastrodon getting Sky Attack? Because according to our logic, if it learns a single Flying-type TM, it has to be Sky Attack, 'cause it's the only one. Alright, I need to go around and get all the Calciums and Carboses. Oh my god. No Sky Attack? Darn. Alright, there's Calcium on the 7th and the... What other floor? 9th floor. And there's a Carbos on the 6th and the 10th floor. A man cannot fly. Have you seen Groudon with Aerial Ace use the flying type Z move? The thing literally flies. Can't argue against that. 6th floor, right over here. 7th floor, Calcium is over here. And the 9th floor, Calcium is over here by the heal bed. I guess I could have gone the other way, but... Oh. Registeel can fly as well. Yep. The reason I need Calcium is because in the last run, I was level 60, and the Aerodactyl and the Dragonite do not go down in one hit, and the Aerodactyl does a lot of damage. Well, it's mainly for that and the Dragonite. Like, I just need a couple of extra EVs. Good thing I memorized where all those vitamins are. I guess I'll PP up Flamethrower. Yeah, but Groudon is an infinite dex machine of nature. But... Oh, there's a free EV in Celadon. Yeah, I'm aware of the free EV, but the only time we've ever found a use for it is if in Generation 1, if we, or in this game, like if we wanted to surf to Cinnabar to do Blaine before Rival 5, because we just cannot beat Rival 5, we can just get the Eevee, use a Water Stone, and we have a Surf user. That's only come up a few times, though. Our old method was just catch a Goldeen in the water. Oh gosh, wake up. Gastrodon's done? Okay, thanks, Steve. What other movesets do you need to work on? I was just trolling you because you said you needed an extra E. Really? Very funny. What the heck is all that stuff? Steve, how do you expect me to read that? You didn't even put spaces in them. Yeah, it's move names, but he didn't put any spaces in it. Like, that's kind of hard for me to read. I don't think the Chlorophyll made it outspeed. Like, Mega Charizard Y is just so fast. Blame, Excel, copy, and paste. No. You saw that there was no spaces in it, but you just did that anyway. Come on, guys. Leave Widow alone. He didn't know better. "69-second timeout." That'd be a badge of honor. Hello, Sundown. I heard Gastrodon's comparable to Ditto. Don't you say that. You're gonna get Roseblade back here. Or the fact that Aerodactyl's not the fast thing in Firered Round 1 League, with Exeggutor with 192. Yeah, but that's only with Chlorophyll, but in this run, yeah, the Exeggutor is going to be fast. But hey, Substitute at least will help with that. Yeah, I think the minimum is 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm mainly just worried about a sleep powder from it to waste time. I can just set up a substitute on Pidgeot or something. Why am I using Crunch on the Venomoth? Yeah, we can't murder it. This isn't Pal World. Oh, always forget. The Ghost Fire type. Makes sense. It's got Flash Fire too, so I can't use Flamethrower on it. Roseblade comes back that a +1 viewer used to Tinker. I'm not sure what that means. Darn it. I hate whoever placed the islands like this. Woodhammer equals Razor Leaf or Solar Beam? That's kind of a tough one, because Woodhammer is basically a grass-type double-edge, but we always have to replace type for type. Honestly, it would most likely be closer to Solar Beam. I think Razor Leaf would be too OP of a replacement. I mean, Woodhammer had a negative drawback to using it. It should have a negative drawback. Which is, like, Solar Beam takes 2 turns. Get Solar Beam this time. We're just backporting runs right now, or movesets. I'm guessing Steve's working on... I don't know who he's working on, actually. Oh my god. Mimikyu. Mimikyu gets Woodhammer? That is interesting. It's unfortunate that it will not have the ability which blocks the first attack, but it'll still be an interesting Pokemon, Ghost and Fairy. Its stab moves will be horrible, but I think from what I remember, its special... I don't know what its special is going to be. I know Mimikyu's special attack is very bad, but I don't know about its special defense. But I know its attack stat and speed are very good. Hey look, nice health. It uses its tail for Woodhammer. Probably. 105 special. Oh, nice. But yeah, we're basically not going to have any stab moves. None of it's going to matter. You get double team. Nice. Alright, is this my final moveset for the league? Well, replace Wing Attack with Solar Beam. I'll probably do that after this fight. When a Pokemon's backboard into RBY, do they take the highest of its 2 special stats? Yes. We call it the Chansey rule. Because in Gen 1, Chansey had 105 special, but now it's 105 special defense. We always go with the higher number. Yeah, Gym Leader Matt calls it the Chansey rule, so we pretty much just stole the phrase. And he knows, he's cool with it. It's a shame he's busy with college and stuff, because we really do want to do another backport race with him. Yeah, I don't really know if this thing has the potential to be Porygon Z, but I think it can get easily second place. Backports seem like the Zelda equivalent of randomizers. I don't know. Backports, you put something in the game that was not in the game originally. Randomizers just change things in the game. Like, it doesn't add new things. Well, some randomizers do, but it's like, usually for convenience's sake. They could do the Machamp rule, use the lower special stat in a scenario where it would probably receive it. No, that doesn't sound as fun, because that's a lot of guesswork. Yeah, it's changing for a new experience, and they're frequented by speedrunners. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason. I mean, Steve and I liked doing the Gen 1 Pokemon randomizers. We've done every evolution line. And we pretty much quit doing the crystal ones, because the backports are just more fun, and they get more viewer attention. Like, viewers generally like the backports better. Should have read the rest of the message. Listeners probably received the special stat. I did read the whole message. Oh, the Zelda equivalent of random. Oh, yeah. Backport Hitmonchan, so it actually... We can't backport something that's already in the game. Also, I wasn't looking. How did my health get this low? Did I use Flamethrower on the Gyarados and it used Rain Dance? I think so. Yeah, that was definitely my fault. Yeah, I do notice that whenever weather is up, the AI will try and change the weather. I do notice that. I mean, the AI usually likes to set up weather too. Like, almost always I see the Gyarados turn 1 Rain Dance. That's kind of why in this rival fight, if you can two-shot it, it's effectively free. Play rough equals takedown or thrash. That's a tough one because play rough is actually a really good move for fairy types, but obviously we can't backport a fairy move. I think takedown would kind of, it would kind of make the move worse. But then again, thrash really isn't any better. Go with takedown. Yeah, go with takedown. Also, see how I have 100 speed EVs? When I went into the Elite Four last time, I only had like 70, so I already have way more speed than last time. Yeah, Thrash became good in later games. Well, good-ish. In Gen 1, Thrash can hit up to 4 times. In Gen 2, they lowered it to 3 max. Oh my god. Yeah, in Gen 1, Thrash and Petal Blizzard, or Petal Dance, were only 90. Pain Split equals Nightshade? That is a tough one. You know what? Yes. Because Mimikyu needs a ghost move. Give it Nightshade. Because Pain Split kind of is, in a way, a fixed damage move. Alright. Let's see if all these rare candies will be enough for the outspeed. I don't think it will be. I'll save the rest of the candies. It gets licked 3 times. That does not count as a ghost move. Thanks, Axu. I should have taught that after Cool Trainer Warren anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of worried we... Oops. Okay, I am resetting that. That was a misclick. Yep, we officially passed Porygon Z's time. Porygon Z was a 4906. It's a shit-type move. Pretty much. I'm honestly kind of worried about the Charizard speed. Really. Physical ghost moves type being physical introduced are solely lacking in modern gen. I don't think there's many physical ghost moves outside of Lick. Oh, I guess there is Shadow Claw. Leech Life was always a bug move. Yeah, honestly, with Leech Life being upgraded, it became one of the best bug moves in the game. Hey Steve, what if, without telling you, I actually changed the move Leech Life to be 80 base power and just not tell you? And then you try to train on a Wild Zubat, and it uses a Leech Life for a lot of damage? That'd be funny. Oh yeah, Shadow Punch, too. Right. Dang, he even one-shot him a champ. That's awesome. Constrict is only 10 base power. Yeah, that's an awful move. I had to deal with that move so much when I did the, Knuckle. Mega Punch equivalent list gets longer as I add Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam is not a good move for Mimikyu because of this special move. I feel like if you do this run, I think it can match Porygon Z. I don't think so. This thing is most likely going to get a 53. Like, you're going to have to find a way to shave 4 minutes off this run. Spectral Thief and Spirit Shackle. Spirit Shackle's an awesome move. You know what sucks about Scarlet and Violet? I will say this. I don't know if it's the same in Gen 8, so I'll say Gen 8 if it's true. In Gen 7, Decidueye had a unique animation for Spirit Shackle where it used its feathers like a bow. They completely got rid of that in future gens. So it's just like the stereotypical attacking animation. Like with some arrows coming out of nowhere. Like, it had such a unique move. Animation. It was just awesome. Yep. Yeah, I just need the substitute up so I can get a free hit. Oh, I just realized I forgot to use the candies. Oops. Well, I'll probably lose this attempt anyway. Yep, that's on me. Pokemon animations stopped being unique in Gen 6. No, Gen 7 Spirit Shackle was awesome. Like, if you haven't seen it, look it up on YouTube. It's awesome. Oh, check it out. 1 extra candy. Guaranteed outspeed. Snore seems to be on every Pokemon list. Yeah, I've actually noticed that, actually, when we made a lot of those movesets. It was just a move everything got. Nice crit. We always have Payday. It'll never be used, though. Should I use Substitute for the... no. The Dragonite will be a 2-hit. Nothing that thing can use can one-shot. If we were using Mega Charizard X, this fight would actually be a lot worse. I don't know, though, because we would actually have Stab Dragon Claw. There's a reason they're all being all the fan games down. Game Freak knows they're better. Nintendo's losing their minds over their IPs being used. What? Payday's only good in a casual playthrough. It's not even good in a casual playthrough. It's a weak move, and you get, like, no money from it. Oh, right. No, it wouldn't, because where am I supposed to get Swords Dance in the first playthrough? Unless it gets it by level up somehow, which I doubt, because it's the same moveset as regular Charizard. Yeah, keep using Flamethrower. Hey, nice burn. Egg move. Oh. I mean, this thing could have theoretically had it, but Axew decided to give it Crunch instead. Honestly, I'm fine with. Keyword casual. Not even in a casual playthrough, it's good. Hey, look, see? There's the outspeeding Exeggutor. It's good in Gen 3 and Gen 3 alone because you can grind on Smeargle and get like 400 per battle. Oh yeah, because it would sketch Payday. But seriously, wouldn't it be faster? Oh, right, it's Hoenn. There is no Versus Seeker. I mean, there is that match caller thing, but that thing just sucks. Oh, no. I did not expect that. Here's Fire Blast. Oh, wrong move. Dragon Claw. Yeah, I need extra damage for the Charizard. Versus Seeker should be in every game, absolutely. Firered and Leaf Green was the first game to introduce it. And then they brought it back for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Sparkle Soul Silver didn't have it, Gen 5, not Gen 6. Honestly, I think it was only Firered and Leaf Green, the Sinnoh games, and BDSP. I think those are the only ones that had Versus Seeker. Holy crap, dude. Go away. Can I just set up my substitute in peace? Alright. Of course. See, this is why I wanted the substitute for Exeggutor. Yeah, the light screen definitely killed the run. Flamethrower. Alright, so I'm going to need to use Fire Blast on the Gyarados. Nice crit, actually. That's good. Mimikyu's done? That's awesome. Oh, that's the wrong move. I meant to use Solar Beam. Surprised that almost killed it, though. Flamethrower. Alright, let's see if Fire Blast 2 shots. It will. Actually, wait. The Citrus Berry. I think it'll work. Yep. 57, 36 resets, level 63. Yeah. Oh, man. I really overestimated how good this would be. Oh, boy. Honestly, the hard thing about the champion was the fact that Drought benefited his Charizard, too. You should use Mimikyu. I know my brother used Mimikyu and Primarina. I have a Primarina in one of my Scarlet, like, competitive teams I use to battle people. Primarina with, Sparkling Aria and Throat Spray is awesome. How many of you guys voted over? Yep, all you guys are right. Alright, let's, put in the, Pokemon. Alright, Mega Charizard block me. And look at poor Slitherwing still on the bottom. 63. 6 resets. 57. What? Sub 55? I'd say sub 55, yeah. Remember what you said earlier about this thing potentially being Porygon Z? I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. 234. Okay. Pretty good game time. Alright, so let's sort this. Fourth place. 27 seconds faster than Electivire. It unfortunately could not get top 3, but 4th place is still really, really good. Togetic being a flying type, but not really because of the big moves. Yeah, how many have we done so far? We've done 20 of these Fire-Red backports. They're definitely really interesting results. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by, everyone. I do appreciate it. I don't know when the next stream will be. I have to make the schedule, but I will see you all later. Make sure to check out the Weedle video I uploaded today if you haven't, and I will see you all later.